I'm just handing in the ruby to the big machine. Give me that sapphire. Give me my first Pokemon game back. There we go. Get lost and leave me be. Let's just toss it at it and claim our prize. Because in the original Gen 1 games, you wouldn't use your Master Ball on anything else. Honestly. It is the toughest thing to catch. I mean, I guess I could put them to sleep, but there we are. That was easy enough. I didn't think that these would be excluded because all they learn is hidden power, and that's dependent on your... The type of it is dependent on your nature and IVs and EVs and stuff, so it's like kind of interesting there. I've decided to split the trainer tower into 2 videos because PokéMMO trainer tower works more like the battle tower. It says that it's using the mixed rules, but that is not the case. As you saw my ass get absolutely handed to me, because further looking into Bulbapedia is how I actually remember it being in Emerald. Obviously this is the Fire Red version. The battles are actually set, and there are in fact multiple modes. They do not have full teams of pure pain and suffering. In fact, they don't even come close to having half a team. And as you can see, there are no battle pass, move tutor, or shop. It doesn't give you battle points. It's been completely changed in PokéMMO. So if we check here, we have a normal store, saying the usual stuff. Not a problem there. But coming over here, well, for one, we can actually check this time. Yeah, single, double, knockout, and mixed. So, single is 1 person per floor. Double is a double battle per floor. So you have 1 person per floor, and then you have 2 people per floor, but you fight them in a double battle. In single, everyone has 2 Pokemon. Obviously, double have 2 Pokemon as well. And mixed, would you believe, is a mixture of all of the other previous modes. Not having full teams of competitively based mons of your own level that you have to just do 1 to 3 people at a time, like it is in PokéMMO. They've basically turned it into a free roam version of the Battle Tower, where you fight trainer after trainer after trainer, where you get healed in between each and every time. Here, you can use items in battle and in between fights, moving around like this. So, we're going to have a couple of goes to this. And the rewards are also set. So, if I let you know real quick, beating single mode will always result in an upgrade. Beating double mode will always result in a dragon scale. Knockout mode will always result in a metal coat. And mixed mode will always result in a King's Rock. Since there's no timer in PokéMMO, you get battle points instead. So you can purchase items. Again, they changed it for balancing, so you can't farm it. But at the same time, they completely changed the entirety on how it works. That makes me wonder in Emerald if the Battle Frontier is even there, and if it functions the same. Which I've never actually tackled or done, because it's all competitive stuff, and I don't really do that sort of thing. Trainers are awaiting your challenge up to the 8th floor. Would you like to challenge the waiting trainers? Information. Here at the Trainer Tower, which we actually get a bit of a tutorial for, because it's how it's supposed to be. Here at Trainer Tower, there is an event called Time Attack. You will be timed on how quickly you can get from the reception camera to the owner on the roof. The best times will be recorded on the time board. Try competing with friends to see who can beat it the fastest. You will not earn any experience points or money for beating trainers here. In PokéMMO you do. Again, in fact that's actually changed from the Battle Tower in itself. You don't earn experience or earn money, but you do in PokéMMO, which means they can increase the levels as you're fighting them, which we have seen. Yes, so I'd like to challenge, and we will go down the list, because that's why this is a separate video, because we've got 4 different modes, instead of just trying to attempt the one multiple times and failing miserably. Because it's not how it's supposed to be. I'll get the clock started, so give it everything you have. On your marks, get set, go. Oh, and guess what? You can actually go backwards here as well, so you can actually come back for a full heal if you need to. I can pause, I can bring up my bag. Let's just push onwards real quick. We are timed. Let's get with it right away. Notice that they were selecting keywords like you would for like filling out a form in the game. This is a lot brighter. I did not choose the right colour pack on Game Boy Interface. Whoopsie doodle. I might have to lower that contrast in editing. Alright, we're at Feraligatr, as you can see, level 61. They are the highest level of my highest mon, that being Big Bulba on this. So, you know what my team is. Pretty much hasn't changed from when you've last seen them in Fire Red, but obviously movesets are different because this is Gen 3 mechanics, not Gen 5. That was Stab. That wasn't very good. That took me half down, but I have leftovers on my Buckabane. That's a change. It's because I took it off of Big Bulba, because Big Bulba now has a Quick Claw. I moved the Quick Claw over, which used to be on Plessy, but I put the Nevermount Ice on there that we found in Icefall Cave. Right, I'm just trying to think, what do I want to do here? I'm actually going to change to Big Bulba. Remember, we can use items in and out of battle, and we can go back to the front desk. We don't retire and give up the match. Which is kind of funny, because look, I can go in the bag. Nothing's stopping me from looking and using items. Obviously, I'm not going to do that, but I just wanted to show that off. That's why I was very confused in PokéMMO. Everything that I knew was a lie. And he lived on 1. Even now, the game has to cheat. Absolutely disrespectful. Alright. Let's do a quick little leech seed here. Give me a bit of the blood sippies. Maybe I shouldn't have done that because he's going to now hit me. I should have just done strength. I was thinking of my PvP, but we're literally on the first floor. I can quickly heal with the at the desk. That's not a problem. And I don't really need to beat a time. I just need a set time. So I'll probably have better luck here anyway. I mean, look! It's not a full freaking team of overpowered mons with Life Orb. It's actually fair. Alright, that wasn't as good as I was hoping. Crush Claw. Oh dear. And my defense fell. Next attack will knock me out no matter how it looks. Unless I put you to sleep. Ah, you outsped and got me. Well, I did have the Quick Claw. That means it popped last time. Ah, well. It happens. Well, we have Buckabane here with Brick Break. So we can use that. Yes, it's not as good as Close Combat, but at least it doesn't lower my defense. Because Close Combat was a Gen 4 move. And we're in Gen 3. Proper Gen 3. Real Gen 3. Can you stop living on 1? That's kind of cheating. You wouldn't have knocked me out if you lived on 1. I may be standing a better chance here, but the game's still being a dick. My luck, I don't know what it is. Like, ever since I restarted my Crystal file after putting a new battery in there, so I could play Stadium 2 a few years back, I've just been getting absolutely atrocious luck until I hit. Why did I do that? That was so stupid. I got it anyway. I'm still, as I said, I'm still going to go back to the front desk and heal, because nothing stops you from doing that in this version of the game. It's all over. I surrender. Right, here we go. See? Didn't say that I retired. You only retire if you leave the building. So I can quickly do this. I mean, this is actually going to be faster than just me going from a menu and healing constantly. Because you remember, in Fire Red Leaf Green, you have that silly little cutscene where it's like, oh, I must put this potion on my Pokemon's forehead. Just like you would by learning a TM and stuff like that. That skips that nonsense. Alright. Poison is just so awful, isn't it? But you're a poison trainer. Should have changed my Pokemon around. Don't know what you're actually going to use, but then again, you are a bug catcher, so that would make sense. We do not have Guts, so I'm just going to quickly swap the Mimian, and we're going to Psychic. Double Team is a bit scary, but I do have Shockwave for the flying type, so he did it once, come on. My accuracy would have been like 88% on that first usage. Why did that not do anything? Oh, it's bug poison, isn't it? It's not poison flying. You know what? Let's see how you like it. I missed. How do you miss a flash? How do you miss a flash? I know it's inaccurate, but it doesn't make sense. This is... Hit him! This is not fair. He did one double team and I missed. And then I could not hit him after that. Actually taking the MiG. Now I just gotta hope that I hit him. Well, he's not part flying type, so I'm gonna go Barney, resist poison, and go for Earthquake, because screw you. There we go! I always have to lose a Pokemon before I can make some form of comeback. If it means anything. Yeah, I'm very sorry for the blinding white. We're supposed to be able to actually see the battlefield. Unless that's intended. Maybe that is intended. Maybe it's supposed to look classical. I don't know. Yumnut is part flying. I'm going to hit it with a Shadow Ball. Oh, So I don't hit an 88% Psychic, but you can hit a 75% accurate Hypnosis. What is it, 65? You know what? We can use items in battle, you cheeky bitch. And this is also Gen 3, so Pokeflute actually works. I don't have to have an overabundance of awakenings. Which is the only reason why I do that, because I should be able to be allowed to use the Pokeflute. You're not getting me with that. So the sound's become a little bit desynced. I'll have to fix that in here too. Right, let's actually hit you with a Shadow Ball now, please. Yeah, you're not getting me with that again. Don't be disrespectful. There we go! Critical hit, too. That knocked it out. Right, if I can have a peep on what the trainer class is before engaging. Okay, he looks like a cool trainer. He may also be an electric dude. So I'm going to go Barney up front first. That might be the better thing to do. Let's have an explosion party. Okay, this dude's going to blow up. That's great news. He's a juggler? Really? That is not what I was expecting. Also, I hope that doesn't have levitate. That would cause problems for me. It has levitate. And I don't have my psychic user. Happy days. I could revive it. I might just do that. Because we're resisted. The leftovers are healing us. I think Barney had leftovers before, so it's fine. Because I had to change things up a little. Like, I might as well give Never Melt Ice to my Plessy in order to buff the ice. No, my healing up's up this way. Fresh water is a 50. Is that enough for Mimian? Yeah, that'll do. Alright. Barney's still not taking a lot of damage here, so that's fine. I might be able to do decent damage with Shadow Ball. Lower its special defense and hit it again. Keep in mind, the only reason why he has Shadow Ball is because there's no Shadow Claw, but there's no distinction in physical or special with the move anyway, because Dark is just special. No, Dark is physical, but, isn't it Ghost type? No, Ghost is physical. Yeah, Ghost is physical, but, it lowers special defense, which is kind of weird. But Shadow Ball would become the special attack after the fact. It's not doing a lot of damage, but I got the special defense drop, which is what I wanted, because now I can go for a Surf and get that with the boosted. That is the plan. Because I was going to swap to Mr. Mime, but I don't think that'll be the thing I want to do. That did a lot of damage, and that's when he decides to explode, which is a good move. You have no HP left, you might as well do as much damage as you can. Which you get the knockout. You know what? Fair and valid. We don't get any experience in here anyway. So it's not like that's a loss or anything. So we'll use this as a free swap in for Mimian. And then we just hit Psychic. That is not what I was expecting. Also, that's an Execute, not an Executor. You see what I mean? Like, it's not, like, ridiculously overpowered and competitive. When you need battle points to make your Pokemon competitive in the first place to stand a chance. Like, PokéMMO just took it to the extreme. And I don't know how to feel about it, honestly. Let's try a Shockwave. Unfortunately, he paralysed me, so that's a bit of an annoyance. The Slurpees are not good. I don't think this was a good play, but then again I was expecting poison. Yeah, this wasn't a good swap-in. I'm going to go Plessy. I'm going to go for the Ice Beam. I am part water, so that is a bit scary. That's fine. We're very tanky. Plus, it's not fully evolved, which is beyond strange. Especially in this kind of place. Yeah, I didn't plan that very well. Right, I'm actually going to lead with Plessy here. I'm trying to guess who it's gonna be. You're not going anywhere. Are you a bug? Are you flying? No, you're just a youngster, so you could have anything early game. I mean, that's not good for what I've got up right now. But your special is not so very good, and that is only level-based HP damage. So that's 61 HP. I can take that easily. I mean, that's why I have it on my Primeape in this game, because it just makes it guaranteed damage. As long as you're not Ghost type. Don't you dare crit me. Son of a bitch, he crit me! As soon as I saw Karate Chop, I'm like, that has a high crit chance. That's why I went for the Confuse Ray. Damn it, man. Ugrog. Thing is, it's one fight per floor. I did not mean to do that bloody analog stick. Well, that's a waste of 61 HP. Can't use the D-pad really either. It's just as bad. Yeah, I'm using my GameCube controller for this. I missed! I missed the fly. 90 accuracy. Got the 10%. Is 90, isn't it? I'm not getting that wrong. I kind of want to check now, because I feel like I'm going crazy. Because the law of probabilities is just not adding up on my end. 95! That's even worse! I hit the 5%! For feck's sake, man. I shouldn't have looked. I upset myself. Like, Rock Slide is even more inaccurate, yet I hit that way more often. It's got dry skin. That means water hurts it. Unless he's using Solar Beam. How convenient that you have that with a rock type in front of you. That's not good. I might want to swap. I'm going Big Bulba. Because if it is going for Solar Beam, I'll tank it. It went for a Psychic move. It predicted my swap. 88 HP damage. Can you not with that? I'm 20 minutes in already. Wow. I'm still on the first round. Critical hit. There we go. That gives me some health back. Almost all of it back. You blubbery bastard. I'm done totally. I just noticed that there was a sign there. Also, this is a picnicker, so I'm thinking grass and bug. I've actually got audio desync again. Interesting. Then again, I'm hearing it. I don't know if that will actually come out in recording, because sometimes it's actually fine. I'm not going to fix it a second time. Also, I chose the wrong Pokemon again. Should have... How do I do this, seriously? Like... Sply, it's Stab. It's Stab. I missed the Rock Slide, which is good. That's nowhere near enough. There goes my champion. Is it worth running all the way back down for another heal? Oh, Mimian is paralyzed. Damn it! Big Bulba, do not Earthquake me, I swear. So this is what makes Nidoking such a scary beast, because it's an early game mon, but it requires a Moonstone to reach its full potential. Even then, as you've seen, it can learn so many moves. Dragon Claw, Shadow Ball, frickin' Surf, Earthquake. I'm pretty sure it can learn Psybeam. It is such a monster. It's why it was like so many Pokemon used its basic sprite looking like a Nidorino or Nidoking. Right, Taurus is surprisingly fast, as we have seen. I'm going to go for Leech Seed. Let's get some overtime's health here. I swear. You son of a bitch! He gets the 10%, then I get the negative 50%. Some people say it's actually 25% chance of being paralyzed. Nah, mate. That's not truthful at all. Quick Claw Pop, despite the paralysis, very useful. But I'm not going to get nearly enough health to offset the damage. Especially if he uses Earthquake, because he used Takedown last time, which was Stab. Oh, hang on a minute, I lived. Can I get another Quick Claw? No. At that point, you might as well just knock me out in the last turn anyway. Because that's just teasing me for no reason. Right, we got Brick Break. Remember, I'm still playing on set, not shift. Because PokéMMO always has you on set. You can't change it to shift, because again, competitive. So, on this cartridge, I play with that rule set because it's just fair. Does this actually tell me what floor I'm on? Oh my god, that tells me the time! Holy crap, you know what? I'm not bothered about getting a good time. Let me go back and heal real quick. I'll be right back in a minute. Honestly, I think it's still faster to run all the way downstairs and heal than try to use all your items up. It would actually take longer navigating the menus. You're a swimmer! I can't possibly lose this. Because every time I engage, I lose my leading mon immediately. I'm pretty happy with my toughness. Are you really? Right, so I'm not going to lie. Right now, obviously I'm like 27% 7 minutes of recording it right now. Oh my god, why? You're not even a water type. You're not even a bug type either. What's a swimmer got? Why has a swimmer got you? I hate you. I hate looking at you. Get out of my face. Oh my god. Freaking Dunsparrows, man. I hate this thing. I hate this thing! Oh, I hope I don't lose my leading mon. That happens almost every battle in this place. Frickin' happens again. Get frickin' swerved. Like, seriously? Frickin' Dunsparce. Dunsparce? Dunspreece? Heck off. I'll never forget what you did to my Celebi. My Emerald Randomizer Nuzlocke. Oh, and now we're at the water types. Okay. Like, didn't even use a water type move. Like, why do you have that? That does not fit your trainer class. That is so dumb. I literally lost my Psychic for no reason. Just because the game wanted to just be by the way, deal with this. Something that has scarred me since the past on this channel. It's so rude. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. That's just so dumb. Get out of it, please. Just go. Stop living on a sliver! I'm beginning to get fed up on losing mons because the game's just being cheeky. Oh yeah, a swimmer's coming up next. By the way, normal type. That looks like a bug, but actually isn't. Then water type, when you're... when you send out a Pokemon to deal with the normal type. Like, why? I've just lost 2 Pokemon for literally no reason. Scientist, right. Could also be a nerd, so I'm thinking rock, electric, steel, normal. Most of those could be countered with my fighter who is knocked out. I do not like this game. I don't know why I keep coming back to it, but I don't like this game. It's not as bad as Pikmin 2. That is a completely different level of annoyance. But it's just like, my luck doesn't help the game's case. See, like, these little stupid little cutscenes just make healing it take a little bit longer than it needs to be. I mean, that would be faster than going all the way down at this point, but, you know, it's a free heal. And most people would probably want to go for that. Did I put my Pokemon up front? At least we're actually making headway, you know what I mean? Right, fight me, please. I am a thief! Give me something! Oh, I didn't think about the burglars! I didn't think about the burglar types. They could have fire. That's a shiny Meowth! Hello! Okay, we've seen a shiny in this place on both games. Break that shit. Also, it's a Meowth, not a Persian. You can tell it's shiny because it's slightly golder in colour, and it also has pink highlights instead of brown. Just for those who think that the colour is a bit annoying and you can't tell. That is not my contrast. Or hue. Because I don't mess with that. I'm only lowering the excuse me, the contrast because it's blindingly white. This is the GBA colour filter, by the way. Well, setting, not filter, you know what I mean. It's a Chansey. So we're going to obviously break that. Because it's super effective, it's stab, and it has terrible defenses. It may still live, though. It actually didn't. It didn't live on a few slivers of health. Eek, I'm so sorry, I'll surrender. That was actually the easiest battle so far. That is insane. Okay, you could be an Aroma Lady or Beauty, which tend to main with grass water types or cute Pokemon. So I'm going to go with Plessy. Because I've got Ice Beam, like a Body Slam for general purposes. Should be fine. I want something in return. She's a breeder. That could be pretty much anything. I was kind of half hoping that would have been shiny because that would have been following up with the story I told during playing the attempts of PokéMMO version. Yeah, just go Stab Surf. That's all I can really do. It's not even Togetic, not even Togekiss, because that doesn't exist yet. Oh my god! I don't remember Return doing that. Citrus Berry. Togepi! Snorlax, alright. I'm gonna Ice Beam. It's still Stab, but it's boosted by Never Melt Ice as well. And this thing is pretty tanky. That did nothing. And it's got Rollout. Right, I need to confuse this thing immediately before that starts building up in damage. It has Leftovers, which makes sense. That could be a competitive thing, but at the same time, it normally hides that. It's quite synonymous with Leftovers, so that makes sense. Confuse Ray, despite being Ghost type, is a status move, therefore it works. Even on normal types. I just gotta hope it hits some Confusion to end the rollout. I will swap before it knocks out my Plessy, because I don't really want to be using more revives. I think I'll finish the single round, and then I'll go for a, well, I may not actually, because this is going to be like a full-length video anyway. I don't need to show off doubles. I might show off the knockout round, though, because Mix would just be a mixture of all three modes in one. And we already know what double battles are, and let's face it, Fire Red and Leaf Green aren't built for double battles, so that would be kind of silly. Because I would just be maining with Arrock and Nidoking, and I'll be just spamming Earthquake. This is the best duo team that I have. Because my team is not spec'd for it. What was I doing? Kind of went off on one there. I kind of forgot what I was doing. Pokebane. Let's hope you hit yourself in Confusion, and then we can get a Brick Break off. It would be nice if the opponent could do it for a change. There we go! It's nice when the probability's on your end for a change. I have Leftovers too, you know. Kind of funny that. I just healed. And then we Brick Break. Wabooshki! Okay, Stab it out Confusion, but you would have to restart the rollout. But he's not doing that because Return Stab. That is damage that I do not like. One more Brick Break will knock this thing out, though. And again, not every trainer has 6 Mons. They only have 2 at most. Unless you're doing the knockout mode, every trainer only has 1 Mon. But you have to choose between one of the 3 trainers. I think you can choose to fight the other 2 as well if you want to, but you don't have to. I need something in return. No, you don't. Get out of my face. We made it to the top! And there's a lift. Hello, I am the owner of this tower. How the skies soar above this rooftop. The caress the winds up here. It's all so perfect. The way you battled, it too was perfection. This is for you. Upgrade! Not that I need it, but I don't actually think I picked one up, did I? No, you do get one still. Stupendous. It's marvellous how you've come up here so quickly. The fact is, you've done it in record time after your record posted in the reception tower. And I believe if you mix records, you get to see other people's records as well. And what I'd be like to see is a better time out of you. I'm counting on you. Till then, farewell. Fair enough. And then we just hop into the lift. Rooftop or basement, first floor. Unfortunately, we can't take this to cheese the game, because once we come down, it auto kicks you out. And there we go. And that's it. That is a 4-round done, which, by the way, don't hop in immediately. You're still pretty weak, so make sure you actually heal before attempting a new one and starting your time, because that's going to be pretty bad. You can see why I wanted to split this into 2 separate videos, the PokéMMO version and then the Fire Red version, because not only did I get my ass kicked, it's completely different. This is how it's supposed to be. So if I check this now, there we are, I have a score on single. Not going to do double, we failed on mixed, and I'm not going to do mixed, but we'll have a little look at knockout, because that's like, oh, thank you for competing. Oh, it's still in the current challenge, I need to leave to reset it. I forgot that that was the thing that we need to do, because if you leave, you forfeit. At least it doesn't cost money to do it. So the 8th floor. Yes, I'd like to challenge on knockout this time. I'll have a little go at this. I'll get the clock started, so I'll get everything you have, and your emotes get sick. Let's go! Maybe I'll do the other rounds. Maybe I'll do another video. Oh, shit. Hang on a minute. You got to fight all 3? Hang on. Bikers normally have poison types. Actually, you know what? I'm fed up of trying to use my Mimian. I'm going to use Barney, because at least I resist poison. Oh, you have to actually knock them all out. Okay, so it's 1 at a time, so you have to fight all 3. I thought you chose. So this one, you just get bum rushed by 3 people with 1 Pokemon each, not fighting 1 or 2 people with 2 Pokemon. Okay, fair enough. I guess that's what determines the floor. I did not need to do Earthquake. I could have just done Surf. That is a baby mon. That was just overkill. You were ready to rock. Yeah, so I can't move. I have to take them all out at once. I'm guessing the one in front of me will move out of the way to let me through. It's sleep time for the children. I don't know why I'm reading their quotes. I don't even know why that they use strings like this, because it's not like they're randomized. Because once you actually know... I mean, they're randomized in terms of what floor you fight them on, I believe. Like, in what order. But I believe they're the same each time. What am I doing? Surf. This group of bikers are literally using baby mons against me. Oh, no. Well, it's a normal type, so it's not like anything's going to actually matter. I am going to Mimian for this. I'm just going to use Shockwave. That's going to confuse me, isn't it? Yep. On the Switch! There we go, and we don't miss with Shockwave. So, technically this mode could actually take a lot longer, because you're not just fighting 1 person with 2 Pokemon, you got to go through the intro and outro battle 3 times just to take out 3 mons. 1 for each battle, 3 for each floor. Ow. Don't do that, please. Oh, come on. I'm poisoned as well. Mimian, don't get yourself knocked out on the first floor, please. Don't knock yourself out. Don't. Don't, I said! Can I please catch a break? I mean, fair, I beat 1 round. But again, it wasn't the same as what we were experiencing in PokéMMO. 6 mons per trainer. Like, I just couldn't get past 1 person. And you can't go back to heal either. I actually lost to a Togepi only because I was confused and Toxic stalled, basically. That was the only reason any Pokemon could do that and pull a win. Why did you crush me? That's because that's why we're here. Come to swarm you. And yes, this is first floor. I am going to go back and heal again. April. Smidge him. You want a Barney with Barney? It's the best thing I've got. Let's use it. There we go. What was that? With a question mark. There, he did move out of the way. Look at that. Alright, let me pop back down here. Heal up once again. I mean, maybe I should do each round at least once anyway, because I do get unique items Although, obviously, I can get repeats. I mean, I didn't get the King's Rock. Actually, no. Wait, I did, didn't I? Yeah, I did get a King's Rock. So I got a Firestone where in PokéMMO we got the Magmarizer to evolve Magmar into Magmortar, and I got King's Rock where we got that Max Elixir near the Chansey dancing place. So those were the differences in the items there. So I don't actually need to be mixed because that would give me a King's Rock. I did not change my Pokemon, that was stupid. But yeah, single mode gives an upgrade, double mode gives you a Dragon Scale, which I don't have. Knockout mode gives you a Metal Coat, which technically we also did get from what we were talking about on the Turby Ruins when it came to that Steelix Memorial Tower or something. I was about to click Earthquake, I just remembered Spark Flying. I was just thinking stab, but yeah, that would have been a bad move. Get Poison Pointed, you fool. That would most certainly guarantee that we get the knockout there. So yeah, I will skip on mixed mode, because if I quickly do double after the knockout, we would have done every mode and I would have had every unique item. In fact, a Dragon Scale is something I don't have, so that would actually make the most sense. Because mixed, would, as I just said, is single, double, or what we're doing right now, knockout, and it's random per floor. You just don't know what you're going to get on that floor. So obviously, playing the single modes are a little bit more predictable. You just can see the trainer classes. You'll be like, I know what I'm fighting. But when it comes to memorizing all three and what floor loads in mixed is a bit more, you know, brain power. Obviously, this is knockout round, so we have to fight 3 people at a time. And just tapping the moves. We can't swap up teams in between 3 battles in a row. I mean, you might as well just have one trainer with 3 Mons. But it doesn't give you the chance to swap out. You're stuck with your lead. So there is a bit more of a challenge in that regard. But right now, I'm blasting through with Nidoking here. Poliwrath might be a bit of a problem, though. I'm going to go Earthquake anyway, just because it's stab. Yeah, that was neutral damage. That did not even do it. Oh, well. I'm gonna lie, I didn't see that coming. I'm gonna go Mimian and I'm just gonna hit a Psychic to knock it out. It most certainly doesn't have Mirror Coat. Bitty, bitty. Black Belt Nicholas. That was easy enough. Did lose my Nidoking though, but I think I might be okay with that. Oh, whoa, what's with this room layout? Okay, Picnicker, Fighter, oh, Black Belt. Potential last, that was wrong button. I'm gonna go Mimian. I think that might be the best choice here. Let's have a look here. This is a Miltank. Psychic. I need stab. I need to take this thing out despite its bulky ass. But, oh, that's bad. Okay, yes, I am immediately swapping. My special defense just fell. Yeah, there's no way. I think I'll need a free switch in for Bucker, though. It's just going to do that again, and special's not exactly the best thing. So I'm going to go Plessy. Because special defense is pretty decent. Goes for Body Slam. It went for the stab. Whoa. That was more than I was thinking. Surf. Drown it. I'm Ice type. Okay. That actually did less damage than the Body Slam. Damn it, man! I don't think these trainers have items. So we might be fine on that regard. Oh my lord, I lived. Maybe I should have used Ice Beam, because it would have been stab but boosted. I got to remember I've never melt ice on. And they're both special attacks. Oh, did I lose? You certainly did. Right. Aroma Girl. Bile Plume. Okay, this is most certainly Ice Beam time. I'm not... Freaking... Psychic time then, I guess. I forgot that Lapras wasn't my lead. It's because I swapped into Lapras. So my lead was different. I gotta think about what my actual Pokemon order, because that's beginning to mess me up a bit. Also, the Vileplume didn't get knocked out to a stab boosted Psychic. That's scary. Whoop, 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 whoop. Right. Time for the black belt. Which, now I don't have my Psychic user. How convenient. Oh, you're not. You're just a call trainer. Oh, okay, mate. That's just funny. Do I try? I'm gonna try it. That wasn't even super effective. Oh dear. Yeah, again, double typings are not my strong suit. It's the water that counteracted that being super effective. Right, Buckabane, we're brick breaking. I might have to flee to the Poké Center real quick. Of which I'll cut out that visit. I'd rather do that and use my items, especially with the amount of casualties I've got right now. Yeah, Psychic. Lapras can most certainly learn Psychic. That is actually good coverage. I have debated giving Psychic to Lapras before in the past. I remember, I tried to make my team as close as possible to my PokéMMO team. The only reason why I opted out of Gyarados is because that all of the attacks that you would think would be good are special, like Water and Dark, like with Bite and Surf, or water, even Waterfall, because it's not physical. Anyway, give me a second, I'll be right back. Okay, I think I'm halfway up. Sailor, Fisherman, Gentleman. This is all SS and stuff. Can I please actually get this? That would be nice. Take things easy, that's important. Don't really have a choice for that. Chansey! Damn it. I have nothing but special moves! This is a tease. This is not what I was expecting. Is that a good idea? Hang on. Special defense 100, 134, 134. You actually have the better special defense. But the next best one is Big Bulba. Let me check attack power. 141, 138. I mean, you have 3 levels on Primate, but that's a bit bad, actually. We'll go Big Bulba, and then we'll just use Strength. Oh! I can't keep hitting this thing with shockwaves and magical leaves. That's just not happening. Can I need to get the Leech Seed off. I got it on the first attack. Let's go. Before it kept raising its evasiveness. I'm fine with that. It will eventually get knocked out. And there's no Pokemon for it to swap out to, so that's really good. Now we just keep strengthening. Hey, I'm getting watered. Big Bulba drinks that. You did not get the confusion. I've got parafusion. You kidding me? I have a 20... I mean, I got the 25%, which is very unlikely. But, really? Parafusion? That's insane. Unusual, stat. I've only got one paralysis heal, but I do have a couple of full heals, so I'll use one of these. Get that paralysis off. Did that get rid of the confusion as well? Never mind! It just renewed it anyway, immediately! What is my luck? Like, I'm pretty sure you can't use an item to heal confusion unless it's got an actual status problem alongside it. And it just heals it as a consequence, but... I literally just healed that on the very turn it reapplied it, so it's like it didn't disappear at all. Like, how do you eat? It's just put the paralysis back on. This is a joke. I didn't even hit it, so I just wasted a full heal for literally no reason. Why does it have an Oran Berry? A Oran Berry only does 10 HP. A Citrus Berry does, like, what? A percentage? Which technically is better. Unless it's less than 10 HP, then it does a flat 30. Yep, this softball is what's gonna cause problems. Basically make this battle last forever. If I can get a sleep... He's got one evasiveness boost. If I can get a sleep powder off, then get a couple of strengths off, I might be good. I snapped out confusion. I dodged the paralysis. Right, and I got the sleep. Okay, that was an incredibly lucky turn. That was an incredibly lucky turn. Also, Leech Seed actually does a decent chunk of health. I mean, I know it is a percentage, but considering how much health chance he actually has, it's keeping Bulba topped off. I got the strength, because I'm not confused. I got past the power again. There's the Leech Seed. It's asleep, calm, soft-boiled, knocked out. There we go. He actually gained health on that. Got an easy win. That was not easy at all. Also, Sailor Man, no water type. He had Water Pulse on it, but that was about it. Right, Fisherman Caden. Or like Fisherman... That's a shiny Sea King! No, that's a Sea Queen, excuse me. That's female. Wow, multiple things. Shockwave. Haven't had to use Magical Leaf, but they basically cover the same weaknesses until you diverge to Ground and Rock. That did not do a lot at all. Oh, no! Critical hit as well. That's 85% accurate. It got the 10%, the 7, is it 12.5 crit chance? So it got the double 10. Wow. Classy. I wasn't too sure what to do, because Mega Horn's bugs, so that's super effective against grass. Plus, I'm paralyzed, that don't help. So I'm thinking Body Slam! Blah! Hey, got the paralysis! You do not have a paralysis healing berry. You are kidding me! It was probably anticipating Thunder Wave or something. But what were the chances that you would just, like, happen to have a cherry berry of all things? Berries are, like, the rarest thing in Kanto. It is trying to go for the one hit, and it was faster than me. That could have landed. That shiny Sea King was being rude. I see, get it. Right, you're a gentleman. You could have a fire type, like a Arcanine? Or Growlithe, because you seem to not be going full. Yeah, you could even evolution. I can see that. Also, it's a water type evolution, which doesn't exactly help me a lot, but who says you can't drain water with an earthquake? Just over half. I should be able to tank this. I did not tank that, and it was not a crit. Okay, fair enough. It has leftovers. Shell Bell, okay. Basically leftovers as long as you do damage. You know what, it's weak enough, I should be able to body slam this thing. Actually, Ice Beam. Stab boosted. That'll do it. You freeze water. I still think that should be super effective. Water can't flow if it's frozen. You know what I mean? Instead, it's not very effective. At least be neutral. Because using water on ice would be negated because you're just adding to the ice because it freezes and becomes more ice. It's like the one thing about Pokemon that doesn't make sense to me. Should be the other way around. Body slam. Blap. Right, that's gone. Gentleman Emmanuel. Yeah, that Chansey gave me a run for my money there. Well, okay. A beauty, a lass. It could literally be anything. I need to get rid of that paralysis. Let's just use that one paralysis heal. We're just eating space in my inventory, and I don't need to do anything else to heal. There we are. That'll do. And yeah, unlike in PokéMMO, I did not stock up on like other such healing items. Although, funnily enough, a 200 point hit at Hyper Potion before they got nerfed to 120 is pretty useful here. I can see why they stopped making it 200 because it just invalidates both full restores and max potions because you just buy Hyper Potions. Honestly, I actually get that. I'm the group leader, she says. I am an hour over the recording, and I haven't even got through this. It's taken roughly over half an hour for every round, but I feel like I need to commit and do the other segment. I should have done it as a live stream if it was going to be this long, because I don't think I'm going to be doing much editing other than trimming out, going back and forth constantly. I'm just going to do Rock Slide, because it... Really? There we go. Not only do I miss the Rock Slide, he also gets the special defense drop. Don't flatter me! I have nothing to be proud of there. Basically, special type swagger. I think I'm just going to swap out, honestly. It's not worth. Also, Citrus Berry, but this thing is being disrespectful and I don't like it. I'm going Plessy. And I've got to remember it's not park ground. Ha! They're both female. How does it feel? I mean, you can be attracted, but that's not how Pokemon works. I got a paralysis. Okay, what is this weird hacks battle? What's going on here? Can we just bap him and get him out of the way? Thank you. Now, balls. Poison point. Literally, as the battle finished, poison point. So I'm going into the next battle poisoned. There was no need for that. That's literally just being rude. Post-mortem. That's like winning the battle, but then you get hit by a future sight and then you lose because you've got no Pokemon left. You can't do that. Also, hang on a minute. Nidoran, female, Nidorina. What the hell was happening here? Am I going to face a Nidoqueen next? I got the flinch. Hello. Dude, that was easier than the previous form, which is weaker. What was that? I am the milk drink world leader. You have a Miltank. You don't say that and not have a Miltank. You are an engineer. Why do you have a Miltank? You don't have a Nido... You have a Nido Queen! Are you talking about the Nido Queen milk? Why is that your quote? What? I have many questions. But yeah, I just fought the whole Nido Queen line on this floor. Like, what? Tap it with Fly. And I'm pretty sure Nido Queen cannot learn Milk Drink. I mean, it would make sense that you got a critical hit Surfer, you actually taking the mic. My Barney's knocked out. I can't do the same thing back. You know what? You're part ground. I can do this. But no, that's not fair. Hang on a minute. No. I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to happen. Is that a Gen 3 thing? I got knocked out, so I sent out my new Pokemon, but because the turn wasn't over, I get hit by poison. That means I could have sent out this Pokemon, and if it had not enough HP, it would have been knocked out upon switching, so I have to swap in it again, twice in one turn. I'm pretty sure that is not allowed. Get Ice Beamed. I'm pretty sure that is not supposed to happen. Flint. I can't drink any more drinks. Okay, he had milk. Wanted to get his calcium up. Oh, freaking poison, man. Wow. That was beyond bad. And half my team is knocked out. I'm gonna have to use a couple of my revives here. Barney. Don't leave the menu, please. Ugh, why? This is why it takes longer. You know what, I'm just going to heal everybody up. I'm not going to be using my items for anything else on this anyway, so might as well. And I have plenty of hyper potions, so I'm just going to pop them all off. Alright, I'm almost done healing. I've got one antidote. Because of limited bag space, I'm just kind of using up my last of the items that I have here. I still haven't used my 8 rare candies. I've actually gotten away with not needing to use those. 27 minutes. Good God, I'm not even done yet. Right, what we got? Another potential electrician or burglar. Scientist or nerd. And, I don't know exactly. Alright. I'm gonna go with Mimian. Mimian has not been doing basically anything in this entire tower on these 2 runs. Ampharos. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the double battles, I've decided. I'm only gonna do half of this place, because it's not worth... My team is not built for double battles, and I'll have to keep going back and forth all the time. Heck, I might just get completely screwed out, because... You know, since this is one-on-one battles, it's a lot simpler. If you get my meaning. But it's like, if you try to use... Like, if you bump into the occasional double battle, it's fine. You can kind of adapt on the fly, and then just heal your team as you go. And you can heal as you go in here. But... It's 8 double battles in a row. It's like... not really in the mood for that. Yes, I could get a Dragon Scale, but I don't actually have any Dragon moves on my team. And after I'm done with this, that's it. I've got nothing else to do on this game anyway, and if I'm not using Dragon moves, it's pointless having the Dragon Scale to boost Dragon-type moves, so... I'll get it in my own time. Pretty much done here. Daddy grumble. Must not grumble. Betty. Yeah, I knew this thing could use this. Is it just me, or was Grumble's sprite a little bit basic looking? Like they just ripped it straight out of Gen 2? I mean, obviously it's not ripped from Gen 2, but it's like got such limited shading, it don't look finished? If that makes sense? Plus, it's not fairy type, but even if it was, If I remember correctly, Fairy is actually weak against fighting, so it doesn't matter. Why is Grumble Fairy type anyway? That doesn't make any sense. It's about wireless link. Yeah, I know, right? Let's sing about electrical power. No thanks. I mean, we all love it, but still. Scientist Zachary. Mischievous. That's different. It's Ghost, though. Why do I keep sending Mimian out against the worst type matchups? It's actually annoying. Barney, let's go. Do not use a psychic move. Damn it! No! How dare you? I was so gearing up for a Shadow Ball right here. Whoosh. Hit it with the Dark type Rasengan. It lived on one again! It lived on one to knock out my Barney. That's cheating. That is cheating. The amount of times, like, how many times can you say that if you would have been fine if the enemy didn't live on one? And most of the time, it doesn't happen on your end. Like, how does that keep happening? I'm gonna go Plessy. Just gonna use Surf, drown this thing, send it back to the underworld. Salak Berry, Speed Rose. You son of a bitch! I mean, you wouldn't even need the speed to do that anyway. I'm pretty sure Destiny Bond has priority. Great. I mean, well played, I guess. I didn't see that coming. He took me to the underworld with him. Electric flash, flash, flash! What do you mean electric? You had no electric! Okay, so I'm beginning to think that the trainer types don't actually mean anything, it's just there to swerve you. Wow, it's taken me over half an hour. And I'm not even done yet? Oh my lord. This must be like the final floor. Look at my team! I'm battered from that! Let's leave it at that. Right, so we got a swimmer, a lass or a beauty, and I don't know what you are. Oh, a tuber. But you're not going to use a water type. You're going to use something cutesy like a freaking Togepi or something. I'm going Buckabane. You can't trick me! Watch it trick me. Watch it double reverse psychology dupe me and actually send out a water type. I fucking hate this game. I hate this location. That is so unfair. Here I thought I was being clever, and it's like, by the way, now I'm going to use what matches with my trainer class. And here I thought it wasn't going to do that. Like, it's been almost consistent. The ever so slight few. This happened to be one of the slight few. You know what? I scream at you. It screamed so loud, it was into the hypersonic. Or supersonic, whatever. Can I still break through, please? Break through with Brick Break! There we go. Critical hit. The screech didn't even matter. I could have had that on the last turn. So I didn't need to risk the confusion. That entire battle was just rude. Lady Charlotte, Quillfish. Okay, so we are sticking with the water types here. Intriguing. We'll go Brick Break. It's stab, and it does more damage than just seismic toss. That did not do a lot. Quillfish doesn't have a lot of health, does it? It's going to poison me. It did not poison me. I thought it did for a second there because of that little pause. Oh my lord. I was going to try the Seismic Toss anyway, it's fine. Yeah, I'm going Mimian this time. I want to Psychic something. There we go. Finally, Mimian was actually able to do its job for a change in this bloody tower. You're better than a Pokemon lady. Alright, swimmer time. A Pokemon heroine is what I am. Okay. Shanya, Mantine, they all followed their Pokemon trainer class. That's actually insane. And again, I'm the wrong type of Pokemon. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, I'm going Big Bulbous, screw you. I know it can be part flying type. Also, I did not bomb into one of these on the unknown route, so that's something I wanted to mention. Giga Drain! Let's go! Blood Sippies. That did not do as much as I thought. Of course I'm confused. Right, so it has Confuse Ray, Surf. Let's go for Leaf Seed if we can get it off. That'd be quite nice. I got it! I broke through and I got it. Attract. Does it not have a flying type move? Like wing attack or something? It has wings. Call them fins or whatever you want, but that is impressive wingspan. Their fins are basically water wings. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna swap the Mimian. Ice Beam, that was his final move. Sippies! Alright, well, I know exactly what I'm doing then. What effective? Shockwave, let's go. Knockout. Diamond. You should not lie! You guys have been lying about your play. Well, you guys didn't lie about your trainer classes, but everyone below did. Oh, I'm still not done? This must be the final four. So, bunch of picnickers and a cool trainer. I'm anticipating Nido King line. We had Nido Queen line, this must be Nido King line. It has to be. The Green Road is important, yes. Oh, you're a ranger! Starmie, that is not what I was expecting. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Magical Leaf. Does the same amount of damage as Shockwave, and they both don't mix. One's grass type, one's electric type. It does the same thing. And I can prove it. They're also both special. Same damage. Didn't matter. Interesting that you're using Waterfall, not Surf. Unfortunately, that did knock me out, but I couldn't really do much else there. Big Bulba with the Blood Sippies, let's go! Yeah, I'm gonna stop off finishing this off. This has been a slog. Oh my god! Get some of that back, I guess. At least this has been way more successful. Be kind to the green world. Yeah, this mode was not what I thought I understood it being. I thought it was like, choose your enemy and hope you're lucky. This does make a bit more sense though. Oh, I've actually got the good type matchup here. For a change. I was about to say I'm going to miss it. It is good though that you don't earn experience here, so that the enemy's Pokemon all go up one level. Because I think that makes it even more unfair in PokéMMO. Like, oh, you just barely scraped by. Unfortunately, now that you've recovered all your Pokemon in between battles with items, the entire rest of the tower's now gone up an additional level, while your team's only gone up by Only one of your team has gone up by 1. You get what I mean? I know I said this earlier when we started, but yeah, this is the reason why you don't gain experience here. I mean, I can even check my Pokedex right now, and I can see if I can find Mischievous or something. It won't be in there. Also, that was a pointless crit. Right, one more. Exciting time here. Albert. Venusaur! Well, we have flying type, don't we? Let's do that then. Ah, no blood sippies for you. Bap. He is bulky though, but I am also pretty attack orientated. He got the leech seed. Yep, fair enough. Fair and valid. Now, I don't remember. Does that still affect you if you fly? I'm pretty sure it does, but I guess we'll find that out. Because I'm going to do it again. It does. Leech Seed does. It just skips the animation. There we go. Easy. This has been a decent challenge. Are we done now? Aren't I done yet? I'm done. Thank God. Oh boy. I'm the owner of this tower. Yes, we know. He says the exact same thing. Metal coat. Just duplicates of... I should have just done the double battle earlier to get something new, because all the other items I already have, but it's fine. Farewell, good sir. Right, we are done. Right, I'm not doing any more of this place, because, as I said, double battles are not built for Fire Red and Leaf Green. It's probably better if you do that in, like, if you have a team spec for that sort of thing. Because through the game, even Fire Red and Leaf Green, you barely get double battles, because they don't actually feature in the original Red, Blue, and Yellow and Green in Gen 1, because it is supposed to be a remake, so you wouldn't have many double battles. You would get a couple of them while going through the Sevi Islands, and if you did the first visit to the Sevi Islands before going for Giovanni after playing at Cinnabar to get his badge, then you would experience a couple of double battles, but your team in this game wouldn't really be built for double battles, and you can barely scrape by with single knockout, and maybe mixed, because you wouldn't bump into double battles constantly, because it's different per floor, mix of the 3 modes. But if I did double, you know what double battles are, we've seen them before, and mix is just all 3 of them. When it says mixed in PokéMMO, it's completely different, and it's just rude and disrespectful. Right. Gonna cut back to PokéMMO, because I already did an outro for when I recorded that, because I was gonna clip this bit into the video, but since this has taken almost an hour and a half of recording, that's why this is a separate video. So let me clip back to PokéMMO, and I'll sign off. And that is gonna be pretty much it for PokéMMO, I believe. I mean, if we look at the map here, we've been everywhere. Like, there's only a few things to mention, like this island over here. There are technically 2 other islands. That's the 8 Island and 9 Island, but 8 and 9 Island only have Deoxys on one from events only, and the other one that has Ho-Oh and Lugia as events only. But you can get Lugia and Ho-Oh through Colosseum and XD from the GameCube anyway, so that's not that big of a problem. But of course, there's another island which is event only, and that has Mew, but that's not part of the Sevi Island numbers, but the other ones are, which is kind of interesting. But other than that, that is everything that I need to make mention. You can't get Deoxys, even though if you trade them into this game, you do have different forms depending on the version, but obviously Pokemon would have all the forms just in general, and then you swap them at the meteorites that you would find in Hoenn, for example. But yeah, after these couple of bonus videos, there's not actually much more for me to cover. That is all the Sevi Islands stuff that's exclusive that I know of. I mean, there is the Game Corner, as I mentioned before, where you can race duos, but that's more of an online sort of thing. We've already played some slots that's from the original Game Corner, which we have played before. The Space Kitsune definitely showed a few moments of those off where I put some screenshots on during that time. And other than mixing berries, which you can do in Hoenn anyway, which is competition stuff, which is mostly in Hoenn anyway. There's nothing else that I can think of there is to cover. If there is, then obviously I'll make another bonus episode of them, but this is all that I can think of to make at this present point in time. So, we will be using this port later for when we finally do return to PokéMMO proper. We will start on Emerald. We will continue our Pokemon journey then. So, unless, as I mentioned, if there's anything else that we need to cover as well. But that's it. I'll see you guys next time for whatever we do next.